You got some splaining to do.
Hello, vintage neighbors. Welcome to the Vintage Girl Next Door. My name is Laci. This is Dr. Emmett Brown. And this is the cat in black himself, Mr. Johnny Cash. To say it's been an emotional few weeks would be a little bit of an understatement. Oh my goodness. So there are some exciting things to tell you in this video. I received my silver play button from YouTube for 100,000 subscribers. So exciting. So I'm going to show you that. We're going to talk a little bit about Mr. Johnny Cash and his 11-day adventure and catch you up on what's been going on there. And also at the end, we're going to talk about a little giveaway. I've been mentioning that I wanted to do one, and now is the time. So settle in, grab a cup of tea, a kitty to pet if you have one, and let's chat. At the end of last month, we hit 100,000 vintage neighbors here on YouTube. I still can't believe it. And I received my silver play button, and I wanted to make sure and share it with my vintage neighbors so you could see and celebrate and just be a part of that, because you are a part of that. Without you, it would not be possible. Thank you so much for being here. Well, let's look at the button. Here is the box. Got a letter from the CEO of YouTube. Exciting. Here it is. Well, let's take it out. Look how awesome. Oh my goodness. So special and so amazing. So it says, presented to Laci Fay, the Vintage Girl Next Door, for passing 100,000 subscribers, YouTube. I just have no words. Just so exciting, and I'm just so incredibly grateful. Thank you. Thank you for being here and for supporting my channel. It means the world to me.
Johnny Cash, what do you think about this plaque? It's pretty cool. You're unimpressed? Figures.
So if you've stuck around the vintage neighborhood for a little while, then I'm sure that you know the cat in black, Mr. Johnny Cash. He's an angel. And sometimes a devil. But he's my special boy. So I've always been a cat person. I've had cats my whole life, ever since I was maybe like 6 years old. I've always had a cat or multiple cats. And I have never had such a special bond with an animal in my life as I do with Mr. Cash. He is basically like a child to me, like another child. I don't know. If you're a pet person, you know what I'm talking about. There's something special there. It's more than a pet. Like, he is a member of my family. He's my baby. So right now I have 4 cats. Johnny Cash is the youngest. He is 4 years old, and he is a renegade and a rebel and an angel. Very aptly named, Mr. Johnny Cash. All of my cats are inside cats. None of them go out. I don't let them outside. It's just so hard to make sure that cats stay like in a yard or stay safe if they're out, because there are a lot of dogs around my neighborhood, and sometimes they're not always on a leash, or they get off a leash or whatever, and it's way too scary. So all of my cats are inside cats, including Mr. Cash. And for some reason, lately, he's decided that he needs to try to bolt out the front door if it is left open for any period of time, even just like a quick second as the screen door is on its hydraulic to close, a little more slowly. He'll try to run out and he just darts down to the front lawn and tries to eat the grass. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that further with the vet maybe and see if he needs some kitty grass or see if he is having a vitamin issue or something. We've had to just keep a super close eye on him because of that. And he is neutered, so he's not a tom. I mean, he is, but he's not a tomcat, so I can't imagine him wanting to get out to find a girlfriend. So I'm thinking it had to have just been he was trying to get out and eat the grass. So one thing you need to know about Mr. Cash is that he is the world's biggest scaredy cat. He startles a lot. Like, he's super laid back and fun, but any noises, like even sometimes if I sneeze, it scares him. And if anyone comes to our house that he doesn't know, he hides the entire time. He will not come out. So that's a little bit of backstory on the situation. So he got out a couple of years ago once, and I was a nervous wreck. We ended up finding him. He was gone overnight. We ended up finding him hiding under a bush in our backyard. And we had called him and called him and called him. He did not make a peep, did not make a sound. Finally, when I was looking with the flashlight, I saw his eyes peeking out from under there. So like, he gets so scared and he just hunkers down and hides, and he doesn't come out even if you call him if he's scared. So you've probably seen how much he pops up in my videos, and that is because he is my little shadow. Like, if I am home, Mr. Cash is right there next to me, following me from room to room. Or sometimes if I'm not right there, then he just starts yelling from wherever he is in the house, and I have to say, Johnny Cash, I'm in here. And he'll come and find me. So like, you guys, I can't emphasize enough the bond that me and this little animal have. Yes. So on the 5th of March, a week ago Friday, I came home from work. It was kind of late. It was about 9:30 or so at night. Came home, walked in the house, and the other 3 kitties came up to me and said hello, but there was no Johnny Cash, which is odd because he always comes when I come home from work or come home from being gone. He always runs up to greet me. And so I asked the boys, where's Johnny Cash? What's going on? And because sometimes he'll hide and fall asleep like in a closet or whatever, So we started calling him, started looking around the house, figured out he's not here. And so then the only thing we could think of is that he must have bolted out the door and they didn't know. So then I went into panic mode immediately. We went outside, searched the entire backyard, our shed, like under all the bushes, in all the trees, everywhere in the backyard, all the hiding spots, and around the side of the house. We searched under all the vehicles, and there was no sign of him. And I was at this point kind of beside myself, so worried, because he has, like I said, he's a super scaredy cat, and he has 0 outdoor cat skills. Like, he has nothing. He has claws, that's about it. But like, as far as who would survive like the outside zombie apocalypse, I don't. Oh, I was so worried, so worried. So then I thought, okay, we'll wait it out the night. He'll be back in the morning. He's got to be just so close and just hiding and afraid to come out. So we left our doors open all night, like the screen's closed, but the door's open with some lights on so that he could see in and hopefully come to the door and meow. Nothing in the morning. I barely slept at all. I don't think the boys did sleep at all. They kept taking turns going out and looking for him. Yeah, no sign of him. So we started, in the next week to come, I made flyers. I went to both of the animal shelters that are close by. I posted on Facebook in the Lost Pets page. We went door to door to all the neighbors on our street and the street behind us, the backyard neighbors, just in case. A lot of you guys had really good advice. Thank you so much for that, either on Instagram or here on YouTube. So I put water out for him. I put a litter box out there that he had used in hopes that he would smell that and come home. I recorded the sound of the cupboard opening where we keep their food, because that is a trigger for him to come running for food. So yeah, recorded that sound, played it while walking around the backyard in the neighborhood. Nothing. And I was just, oh my goodness. I can't even describe. It was like a child had gone missing. Like, I could not. I was just worried sick. I kept picturing him hiding and cold and hungry. Plus, during that time, it snowed here 2 or 3 days in a row. We got a whole bunch of snow. It was all cold and just made me worry even more.
Mr. Cash, where are you going?
We tried to talk to all the kids in the neighborhood and enlist their help searching. And our sweet mail carrier, she was helping every time she delivered mail to keep an eye out. I have to tell you, every message, every comment of hope and prayers and love meant the world to me. Oh my goodness, you guys have touched my heart again. I should not be surprised at this point, because the vintage neighborhood is the best, and when one of us is in trouble, we rally around them and offer all of our support, and I can't thank you enough for that. So, did all the things, searched every day, walked out in the backyard in the neighborhood every day, sometimes multiple times a day, and I got a few tips from the flyers. There was a few people that called or texted with some tips. I followed up on those. Unfortunately, none of them were him, and I was just starting to just almost lose hope. So fast forward 10 days, he was missing, and this was on, I'm filming this on Wednesday the 17th. This was on Monday the 15th. So Johnny Cash and I have a routine in the mornings, and when I get up, he comes with me, and we go into the bathroom, and he lays in the windowsill while I do my makeup and hair, and we listen to music, and we sing, and I sing to him. And so Monday night, actually, that's what I did. I opened the bathroom window, put on the music, and sang, because I haven't felt like doing that the whole time he's been gone, because I've just been too sad. But I thought, I wonder if he would hear that, and maybe that would like bring him in and, you know, make him come home, or know where home is maybe. And so Monday night, that's what I did. And then that night, I had a dream that Mr. Cash came home, and I woke up yesterday morning, and I was so sad because it was just a dream and he wasn't home. So I did my routine anyway. I went in the bathroom, I opened the window, and I called Johnny Cash, because that's what I've been doing every day that he was missing. First thing in the morning, open the window and call him out the window. So I opened the window, called him. I heard the tiniest little sound, just a little meh, like meh. And I was like, So I called him again, and I heard a little bit of like rustling, because on the back of our house we have a little bit of, it's kind of like ground ivy. Like, it doesn't grow up the house really, but it's just mostly on the ground. And I heard that rustling, and I thought, oh my gosh, could it even be? So I hurried and put shoes on. I went out back, called him again, heard the rustling, heard a little noise, and I looked, and burrowed inside a thing of ivy all the way in. All I could see was his little eyes peeking out was Mr. Johnny Cash. I just burst into tears and grabbed him out of the bushes and squoze him, and he started yelling because he was saved. Finally, after 11 days, you guys, 11 days of emotional turmoil, he came back. He found his way back to me, and oh my gosh, I was just overjoyed. I could not even believe it. I still can't believe it. He's back and he's okay. He's definitely lost a lot of weight. He's pretty skinny. Like, I can feel his hips and like his ribs and stuff. Poor thing. So I've been giving him lots of food and water and treats so that he can get back into shape. And we'll be making him a vet appointment to get him checked out just in case, and then also microchipped because it never crossed my mind because he's an inside cat. Like, didn't ever really think about him getting out or getting lost or anything like that because he's just always in. So yeah, needless to say, that will be happening. I cannot handle something like that again. So Mr. Cash is home and safe and sound, and I could not be happier about it. It just is like a weight has lifted. Oh my goodness. And in honor of Mr. Cash's return, I got my nails done today and did a little atomic kitty design. It's not my normal vintage style, but it is vintage inspired art anyways. I had to, just for Mr. Cash. So that's what happened. It was a roller coaster ride of emotions, and I'm just so beyond grateful to have him back where he belongs, with his mom in his home. And thank you again so much for all of your love, all of your prayers, all of your words of support and encouragement. Oh my gosh, it just means the world to me, and I'm so grateful for each of you. All of you were so very kind, and I just can't thank you enough. All right, let's get to the giveaway. So I thought it would be fun as a thank you for 100,000 vintage neighbors to do a little giveaway, and I thought, what better to do than give away some vintage items? So that's what we're gonna do. I will show you what is up for the giveaway and tell you what you need to do to enter to win. First up, for the giveaway items, the lucky winner will receive some vintage neighbor merch featuring the cat in black himself, Mr. Johnny Cash. Here is an open one so you can see it a little bit better. My logo down in the corner. Next thing is a set of copper molds. These are all vintage copper molds thrifted by yours truly for my vintage neighbors. So there is this one, a shell, some grapes, cornucopia, and the copper molds of all copper molds, the infamous lobster. And lastly, I am giving away some Pyrex. A lucky winner will receive a coveted turquoise balloon print Cinderella bowl. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to give these to one of you. I can't wait. So here's what you need to do to enter. I'm just keeping it super simple. You need to be subscribed to my channel, and you need to comment down below. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how long you've been a part of this vintage neighborhood. I would love to hear, and that will be your entry in to win the giveaway. Disclaimer, this giveaway is not sponsored by YouTube or affiliated with YouTube. It is purely just me doing this for fun for you. You must be 18 or older to win. The giveaway will be open all week, and I will announce who won the giveaway on my video on Monday, March 29th. Pretty straightforward. I'm very excited. I will link a few videos that have my favorite appearances by Johnny Cash in the eye for you. In case you've missed them, you can check those out. See the cat in black in action. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Our little vintage neighborhood means the world to me, and you guys bring a smile to my face every single day. Thank you so much for being here. If you like these kind of more story time, I guess, type videos, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will do more of these in the future if that's something that you guys would like to see. Maybe you would want to hear some stories about how I've acquired certain vintage pieces in my home or clothing, or I don't know, anything really. Just let me know if that's something you would like to hear or see more of from me, or any other ideas you have for content that you would like to see from me. I always love hearing from you guys. So if you do enter the giveaway, good luck to you, and make sure that you watch the video Monday, because you might be the winner and I'm gonna announce it in that video. And so how will you know if you don't watch? So be sure and catch me again next Monday to see who the lucky winner is for my 100K giveaway. If you are new to the vintage neighborhood, it is not too late. Subscribe, click the bell so that you know when I upload. I upload once a week, usually on Mondays, and we would love to have you stick around the vintage neighborhood for more of our vintage fun. I hope that you are all safe and that you are well and you're feeling loved, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!
Can you tell everybody thank you? Thank you.